Amid mounting concerns over China potentially aiding Russia with lethal support for Ukraine, the White House has shifted its approach towards China, opting for a softer tone to de-escalate the situation. This diplomatic maneuver aims to reduce tensions, especially in anticipation of a forthcoming meeting between Chinese President Xi Jinping and Russian President Vladimir Putin. The change in rhetoric is motivated by fears that taking a more confrontational stance could inadvertently corner Xi, possibly leading him to provide such assistance to Russia. The U.S. government is cautious not to back China into a corner, acknowledging the delicate nature of the situation. Although the White House publicly disclosed a month ago that China was contemplating sending weaponry to Russia, there is no evidence to suggest China has made a final decision to proceed. Nevertheless, the upcoming Putin-Xi meeting in Moscow raises concerns in the U.S. administration that China might indirectly contribute to Russia's military capabilities by supplying crucial components for its military infrastructure. The concern is substantial enough that discussions regarding potential sanctions on China are underway in response to such actions. While the White House has considered making the intelligence behind these claims public, they have thus far chosen to privately persuade China against offering lethal aid to Russia. By taking this less confrontational approach, the U.S. hopes to prevent Xi from feeling pressured into supplying weapons to Russia. This adjustment in rhetoric represents a shift from previous stern warnings and economic sanctions threats aimed at China. The new approach focuses on more restrained diplomatic measures. While U.S. officials have previously indicated there would be consequences for China providing Russia with lethal support, they now opt for a more measured tone, emphasizing the need for China not to support the Russian war effort without specifying the consequences. This shift in tone comes after weeks of escalating tensions between the U.S. and China, following President Joe Biden's attempt to repair strained relations through a meeting with President Xi Jinping in November.